Welcome to a Boss short video on how to create a new employee in Sage 50 Payroll. To create a new employee, go to the Employee Wizard. Select whether this is a new employee, or if you want to base them on an existing record, then select the existing record first, and then you can create a record from an existing template. So we click Next. And from here, we then fill in the information that it's asking for. Once we've filled in the information, we then click Next. Again, working through the screens, we just fill in the various bits of information that the system is asking us for. And the next screen there, we then have the employee's start date and employment information. Fill in their start date and any titles, then fill in to say whether you've conducted the right to work check. You can be recording this elsewhere, or you can pop the information in the system here. The system will automatically create for a new employee an RTI payroll ID. This is sent, it's allocated individually to your employee, and it's sent on every RTI submission that you send through to HMRC. Once we've filled in all the remaining information, we'll just click Next. And then we choose the starter form that we're going to do for our employee. So it may be that they're giving you a P45, they might have given you a P46, or they could even be an existing employee. In this case, we are going to put a P46 in, and this employee is not part of the government's welfare to work programme, so we'll leave that box and click Next. Because we've selected P46, it's then going to ask us the statements that is relevant to this employee for their work so far this year. So we will choose A. A is for someone who has not had a job yet this year, and the system will automatically then fill in whether what the basic tax code is for the current tax year that you're in, and also because it's statement A, it's assuming that it's not a week one, month one basis. We can obviously change those if we wanted to. We could select B, and that would free that up to change that box there for us. Then we have the student loan deductions. If we know this person has a student loan, we can fill that in there. And again, if they have a postgraduate loan, we could select yes in there and fill in the appropriate dates. After that, it wants the employee's NI number, so we'll just put that in. Once we fill that in, we'll then just click Next. And that takes us to employee payment types. So on this, we can choose the employee's payment method. For most people, if you're going to create a payment file to upload into your bank, you'll choose BACS there, but you have got some other options should you choose to have them. Then we've got the pay frequency, so we can choose how often we pay our employee. We could, at this point, put gross salary in if we're using the gross salary as a payment type. Or later we could choose a separate pay element if we were paying this person on a hourly basis. In this instance, we're going to put in a basic salary in here for them. Change that to be annual there for them. We would denote whether this employee is a director or not. And then if we were using holiday schemes within the system, we could select and choose a holiday scheme that this person belongs to. We have the option as well to allocate a pension scheme for the employee, as this is a new employee. For most people now, we're on the auto enrolment. Most schemes normally defer a new employee for 3 months, so we'll leave that blank for the moment. And then if we're categorising departments and cost centres, we could also select those here for that employee. In here, if we're not using the salary type, we could add different payments in to there. So we would select the payments and choose the payments that we want to put in there. After that, we could then choose deductions, and again, allocate any deductions, hours and rates to the employee there. The next screen is asking for the bank details. So we would just fill in those bank details if we were going to create a file from Payroll and upload that into our bank. And on here again, we then want the account name and number. And that's the full information that we need to create a new employee to be able to get started. Thank you for watching our video. If you want any more information on full courses that we offer training on payroll, pop over to our website. We've got some information there. Thank you.